Hey guys, it's Blue Life here, and welcome to my DVD update for the month of June. So, let's get started. Now, let's start with the DVDs. The first one I picked up was a blind buy for me. It was in the $5 bin at Walmart. It's The Other Side of Heaven, and this came with Disney Movie Rewards, so I figured why not. But one of the reasons that it did appeal to me is, I do like Anne Hathaway, and it has Christopher Gorham, who I remember from I think it was on UPN, a show called Jake 2.0, which was a pretty cool show, and he's in Covert Affairs on USA now. But this one, it was a blind buy, so I didn't really know what I was getting. But it's about a guy. It's about a Mormon that actually goes to the island of Tonga for like this 3-year mission to try to spread the gospel there, and it's odd because it really doesn't go into the beliefs of the Tongan people before he comes, but it's pretty much him coming to that island and saying, my beliefs are better than yours, but this guy has led an interesting life. This is actually based off of the memoirs of John Groberg, and it's really interesting. And there's some really great visuals in this, and good performances. But really, other than that, the way the story is presented is pretty formulaic. But I'd say it's definitely worth a rent. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. Next up, you saw this in my first field trip video. I got this at Big Lots. It's a triple feature film set. We have Fletch, Happy Gilmore, and Mallrats. I still have not seen Fletch, but Happy Gilmore and Mallrats are both hilarious films. And one thing that I didn't remember about Happy Gilmore is that Julie Bowen is in it. And, if you watch a lot of TV, you have probably seen her. She was in Lost as Jack's wife, and she was also in Boston Legal. So, and I think she's in Modern Family right now. So that was really cool to notice that. But really cool set here. I think I got this for like $5. Next one I picked up actually from Disney Movie Rewards. I just had an unboxing of it a few videos back. But it is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But yeah, I got this pretty much for free with points. I think it was like 1,025 points, something like that. But it comes with a nice slipcover on it, and it's a 2-disc set. Got it right there. And this is a pretty good movie. Some decent performances in it. I had forgotten that James McAvoy was in this. Because I just seen X-Men First Class. Really liked his performance in that. But the picture quality on this is fantastic. It really, really is. And you get 2 different audio commentaries and some decent special features on it. So I'd say a really cool pickup. And I'm actually kind of interested to take a look at the 2 sequels, which I have yet to see. Okay, let me do a bit of reordering here. Okay, now these 3 are ones that you saw in my field trip video, and I actually got these with the remainder of my birthday money. But first up, License to Kill. This stars Timothy Dalton as James Bond. This was the last Timothy Dalton Bond film before it kind of went on a, I think, 6 to 7 year hiatus before GoldenEye came out. But there's some good action sequences in this. The story is really not the best. I think the main concept is this revenge plot, which I don't think is really in Bond's character. But as I said, some good action scenes. Robert Davi does a really good job as the main villain, and it's a decent Bond film. I would say it's probably one of my least favorites out of the entire series. So, but you know, I actually got this for $5. So when I traded in a DVD, so really good deal on that. Next up is another Bond film, Quantum of Solace. You know, not a lot of people like this film. I think it is mainly because they were comparing it unfairly to Casino Royale, which was really, really good. With this one, it's more of a continuation to Casino Royale. So if you're going to watch this, I would definitely recommend watching Casino Royale a bit before, because then you'll definitely get into it. Because I mean, this movie picks up right where Casino Royale ended. But you know, I think it's a really good Bond film. Picture quality on this is really good. So yeah, definitely check it out. Oh, and I should mention that the picture quality on License to Kill is actually really, really good. So that may be one reason alone to get it. Next up is The Silence of the Lambs. Now this is another one I got for $5, trading in a DVD at Best Buy. And you know, I had never seen this before I got this, and a lot of people say this is the best horror movie ever made. And you know, I don't know about that. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of horror movies. I'm not really, you know, crazy about horror films. You know, there are some that I like. But this movie is really, really good. You know, Jodie Foster does a really good job, and Anthony Hopkins is acting out of his ass in this. He's doing a really, really good job. And I mean, picture quality is not that great on it, but you know, this came out in, I think, in '91. Yeah. But you do get some nice special features on this, and just a really good film overall with some really nice performances. Now, next up, this is one I got at Best Buy. It was like $12 there. It's part of the Sapphire series. I saw it and knew I had to get it. It's Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. This movie is great. And I'd say the picture quality on this is absolutely stunning. You know, I remember when I originally watched this as a kid, and I wasn't really a kid, maybe a teenager, I guess. But you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I'm older, but I almost cried towards the end of this film. I got teary-eyed. You know, it's Forrest Gump and like the first 11 minutes of Up that do it to me every time. It's like, why don't you love me, Jenny? It's like, and like when he says the line, I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is. It just gets me. It really does. And just a really awesome movie. This is a 2-disc set. You get some really cool special features, especially about how they do the visual effects in it. So just a really, really cool movie. Now, next one I picked up at Walmart. It was $6. And honestly, I have two Walmarts pretty close in my area, and one down at the mall that I showed you in my first field trip video does not have any of the $6 Blu-ray setup or anything like that. The cheapest Blu-rays they have are $10. But the one down here towards Salem actually had a ton of them sent out. So picked up Gone Baby Gone, $6, and a really, really good film. This is actually Ben Affleck's directorial debut, and you know, Casey Affleck is in this, Michelle Monaghan, Morgan Freeman, and Ed Harris. So you have a great cast in this, and I think Casey Affleck does an excellent job. And you know, this is a movie that really makes you think about what's morally right in this situation towards the end. And the picture quality on this is really good as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up. Alright, next up, this is actually one I got last month. I just kind of saved it for this one, this update. But I actually had a bit of store credit at FYE, like $3-4. So this was on sale for $10. But this is the 2-disc extended cut of the Da Vinci Code. And I hadn't seen it, so it was kind of a blind buy for me. But it was actually a pretty decent film. The plot, while some people may seem controversial, I thought it was fairly interesting as kind of a what if story. But this is an extended cut. Some nice special features on here. Picture quality is really good, as most are from Sony. So yeah, really, really good. Next one I picked up, I got for like $8 online, but it's Batman Forever. I've been meaning to get the rest of the Batman films. I just need to get Batman and Robin and Batman Returns to complete the collection. But watching this again after so long, I kind of saw it through two eyes. My nostalgic eyes, where I was like, oh, I remember seeing this movie in theaters. It was awesome. I loved it. And now watching it through my grown-up eyes, kind of as a critic. Wow. I mean, there's some really, really bad, over-the-top acting in this. Especially towards the beginning. That one guy in the vault scene, he's like, it's acid! It's just really, really bad. Tommy Lee Jones is really over the top in this, but he's decent as Two-Face, and of course Jim Carrey over the top as always. And Val Kilmer actually gives a decent performance as Bruce Wayne, and you got Nicole Kidman, really, really smoking hot in this. I mean, that's one reason alone to pick this up. But some of the lines of dialogue in this movie are terrible. This is really the film that marked the fall of this Batman franchise. It's kind of leading into Batman and Robin. The visuals in this are very comic booky, very like bright neon colors, which I kind of like actually. But the overall plot and dialogue in it really brings the movie down. But there's still some fun to be had here. The picture quality is actually fairly decent on this. So yeah, I'd recommend picking it up if you're a Batman fan. Now, next one I picked up is Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. Honestly, I saw this one in theaters. Didn't think much of it. It's an okay film. I think there's way too much going on in it, and I think that they overdid the special effects in it. It's a bit long as well. But Johnny Depp is really good in it as Captain Jack. Keira Knightley is really hot, and then Orlando Bloom's there as well. But picture quality on this is really good, and really the reason I got it was I was looking over my Disney collection, and Pirates of the Caribbean just looks really lonely up on the shelf. So I thought, why not complete the collection? So I'm probably going to be getting At World's End fairly soon, just to complete the trilogy. And of course, On Stranger Tides I actually enjoyed, so we'll see what I think of At World's End, but I'm going to give it a chance. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but picture quality on this is fantastic. This is the 2-disc Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and some decent special features. And this is where I got the free movie ticket for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. So really cool. Now the next one I wasn't planning on buying. I just had a little bit of extra cash and was just looking around the mall the other day, and I went to FYE, and I've been wanting to get more Criterions ever since I got Blowout, because I'm really impressed with how they handle the films. And I just was looking around their $10 Blu-rays, and stumbled across a little Criterion section they had, and I found this one used, and this Criterion Blu-ray actually is brand new on Amazon. Goes for about I think $20. I picked this up used at FYE for just $12.99. So really good deals. Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times, and haven't watched all of it yet, but I've watched a bit of it, and what I watched so far I actually like. The picture quality is pretty good on it. But this is spine number 543. This came out in 1936, and this is actually a semi-silent film. There's really no dialogue in it, but you do get like sound effects and a score for it. But what's really cool about this is, I mean, the Blu-ray is in fantastic condition. You've got the booklet here, but I mean, I read through this, and I'm just fascinated by Charlie Chaplin's life now, because it kind of gives you a few things about his life. I mean, he's met like a number of prime ministers, and he also met Gandhi. So I'm just really interested in his life right now, and I really want to get some more Chaplin films. I know they've got another Criterion release of a film he did called I think The Great Dictator, where he kind of pokes fun at Hitler. So that's one I'm looking forward to getting in the future, and I'm also hoping to get the because Robert Downey Jr. was in a kind of a biopic of Charlie Chaplin, so that's out on Blu-ray now for fairly cheap. But I'm just really happy that I got another Criterion for so cheap. I mean, $12.99 is a really good deal on this. So yeah, guys, that is it for my DVD update for the month of June. Till next time.